How are you doing, everyone? It's me, TheDomotaku. Welcome back to the channel, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, we're looking today at livechart.me for the summer 2019 anime because after making the podcast recently, I just realized all of the anime are ending very soon. Like, Rising of the Shield Heroes on episode 23, we got like 2 more left. Some episodes, like Bokuben, are like on 11 or 12, or not 11, 10 or 11. So that means we only got like 2 episodes left or 2 weeks left, and boy am I seeing a lot of good stuff from this list here, and a lot more than this season actually. So let's take a look, shall we? Take a look? So first up on the list is, I cannot pronounce this. I'm just gonna call it, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon? Season 2. So this series, I was surprised. Well, I kind of really enjoyed it back in the day. I forgot when the first season came out, but it's been a while. And now we have a second season, and I'm just like, yes. How do I, yes, I'm definitely watching this. So, there was a movie actually, is it the Orion movie? I forget. I don't know if that takes place like after the first season, like you get to watch it or not, but all I know is I'm watching the second season. Ari Furete Shokugyo Desekai Saikyo. This is, of course, your number isekai. Let's count as number 1 isekai right here. There's another one down here. There's a bunch of isekais. Astrid and White Fox. That name sounds familiar. I can't remember. 17-year-old Hajime Nagumo is your average everyday otaku. However, his simple life of pulling all-nighters and sleeping in school is suddenly turned upside down when he, along with the rest of his class, is summoned to a fantasy world. They are treated like heroes and tasked with the duty of saving the human race from utter extinction, but what should have been any otaku's wet dream quickly turns into Hajime's nightmare. While the rest of his class are blessed with godlike powers, Hajime's job, Synergist, only has a single transmutation skill. Ridiculed and bullied by his classmates for being weak, he soon finds himself in despair. Will he be able to survive in this dangerous world of monsters and demons with only a glorified blacksmith's level of strength? So, sounds super standard isekai, but I can't really say for sure how I feel about this. It's just based off a light novel. I mean, like, you have to just see the first episode a bit before we look at any other isekai things here. But I mean, it's not standard isekai. It's not like the guy's overpowered at first. He's weak, and we'll see how that goes. I'll consider it. Dr. Stone. This one seems interesting. Several thousand years after a mysterious phenomenon that turns all of humanity into stone, this extraordinarily intelligent, science-driven boy, Senku Ishigami, awakens. Facing a world of stone and the total collapse of civilization, Senku makes up his mind to use science to rebuild the world, starting with his super strong childhood friend, Taju Oki, who awakened at the same time. They'll begin to rebuild civilization from nothing. Depicting 2 million years of scientific history from the Stone Age to present day, the unprecedented crafting adventure story is about to begin. Okay, interesting enough. I didn't really know too much about this, but I guess it's like some kind of like historical representation of like the Stone Age, I guess. It seems interesting. Based off a manga. This sounds pretty interesting. I'll take a look at this. Isekai Cheat Magician. Yeah, Isekai number 2, guys. So, I mean, it's in the title, so you're in another world, and this guy's a cheat magician or something like that, right? So, this guy and his friend Rin are transported to a fantasy world, while in the previous world, Taichi is a normal average person who has higher than average reflexes. Both he and Rin gain high levels of physical and magical ability and begin their new life as magicians. Standard isekai here. See, this one you're overpowered. You start off overpowered. This one he starts off disadvantaged, but who knows? We'll see which one's the favorite isekai. This one I thought was quite interesting because it's like the concept is about like firefighting, right? Terror has paralyzed the clockwork metropolis of Tokyo. Possessed by demons, people have begun to burst into flame, leading to the establishment of a special firefighting team. The fire force ready to roll on a moment's notice to fight spontaneous combustion anywhere it might break out. The team is about to get a very unique addition, Shinra, a boy who possesses the unique power to run at the speed of a rocket, leaving behind the famous devil's footprints and destroying his troops in the process. Can the Fire Force discover the source of this strange phenomenon and put a stop to it, or will the city burn to ashes first? I thought this was quite interesting, because it takes like, it's basically firefighting, but then like they like turn the fires into monsters and shit. I was like, wait, so like kind of clever. And I was like, I'm kind of interested in it. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Might have some nice fire effects. What else we got here? Vinland Saga. I was about to say Vivid. First episode airs back to back July 7th. Okay, Amazon. For 1,000 years, the Vikings have made quite a name for a reputation for themselves as the strongest families with a thirst for violence. Thorfinn, the son of one of the Vikings' greatest warriors, spends his boyhood in a battlefield, enhancing his skills in his adventure to redeem his most desired revenge after his father was murdered. Revenge plot. Oh, that was it. Why does the wit sound familiar? Isn't that they did Attack Titan, right? I mean, this one looks pretty thing. I'll give it a look at it. It has Viking and historical sort of stuff. Where are we at? 6 right now? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go with this. Oh my gosh, this shit right here. Okay, Isekai number 3. Called it. What? How do you say this shit? Sujo Kogeki ka Sentai Kogeki de Tukai Kogeki no Okasan wa Suki desu ka? What the fuck? That's about JC Staff. JC Staff, what the hell? Is it gonna be funny? I don't know about this. Masato thought he was part of a random survey, but when he gets involved in a secret government scheme, he winds up trapped in the game world. Even more surprising, his mom's here too. What the hell is this? I knew about this theories from like manga and light novel, or just light novel, and I'm just like, okay, sure, whatever. It's not like it's gonna be an anime or anything, but now it is. So like, we'll see how the hell this goes. Ooh, Takagi-san too. Now, hate me all you want, but I've never seen the first season, so I'm gonna have to consider it until after I watch the first season. So I'm sorry. Mao-sama retry. Is this Isekai? Akira Ono is a regular guy who works at a company that manages an online game. He often plays the game as his character Mao, Dark Lord, of course. But one day when he logs on, he is whisked into the game's fantasy world as his character. Isekai number 4. There, he meets a one-legged girl and begins his adventures alongside her, but as he is a powerful Dark Lord, various nations and holy maidens journey to defeat him, and he stirs up trouble everywhere he goes. Is this what he looks like? This dude in a badass suit? Alright. I didn't know that was the Isekai. I was like, this doesn't look Isekai enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wait, does Isekai count if you're being sucked into a game or no? It means being in another world, right? I don't know. Actually, that's kind of confusing for me. Kawaii karebe hentai demo suki ni nate kuremasu ka. Okay, interesting enough. The romantic comedy begins when a love letter arrives out of the blue for Keiki Kiryu, an ordinary high school student who has never had a girlfriend as long as he's been alive. The letter does not include the sender's name, but the letter does include white panties. In the process of investigating who could this be his Cinderella who left behind her panties, Katie discovers that every candidate is uniquely perverted and desperately interested in having him participate in their perversion. What? I get like how they like perverted the whole like Cinderella left the shoe fit thing. So like, is he gonna like? There's no way they're gonna have them like try on the panties and see if it works, right? This is gonna be so awkward, but what the frick? I guess I'll take a look at it. This is like so far nothing super straightforward romance here except this, but I've never seen the first one. Accelerator! What do you call this thing? A certain scientific accelerator or something like that? I don't know. It's a certain magical index, the first one, but I mean, if you've seen Index or Railgun, then you probably would watch this, so I'm probably watching that. This one, I've seen this one in my Barnes & Noble. I saw this as a book, and I'm just like, what the hell is this? It's like, Uchi no Musume no Tame Naraba Orewa. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's like something about protecting your daughter if she's like a demon lord or something like that. I'm just like, the fudge? Dale is a cool, composed, and highly skilled adventurer who's made quite a name for himself despite his youth. One day, on a job deep in the forest, he comes across a little devil girl who's almost wasted away. Unable to just leave her there to die, Dale takes her home and becomes her adoptive father. Becoming the father of a devil? Wait, is it devil, right? Devil girl, sure, yeah. Devil or not, Latina Tina is beyond adorable, and the adventurer soon finds himself head over heels with being a parent. But why was she out in the forest to begin with, and why did she carry the mark of a criminal? What? Is it this girl? It's gotta be this girl. I'm pretty sure it's this girl. I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you. I see the book cover. It's this girl. This guy's probably Dale. Latina. I don't remember that being the name, but okay. I'll consider this. This is Isekai? No, it's not Isekai. Tejina Senpai. This is a short form. Okay. I encountered her. A cute but weird senpai. Senpai. This be an N or an M? I don't know. Magic loving but stage fright addled. This senpai comes from with a failure rate of 100%, but you can't take your eyes off her. The off-color magical gag manga that's caused an uproar all over Japan is finally here. Here's to non-athletic hobbies. What the nutty? Interesting. This is a short form. It's 12 episode short form. I mean, I haven't seen Senju Shoujo yet, but I think I could get through short forms. I just never got to it yet because I feel like I could binge watch them faster than, like, you know. Let's see. Oh, Lord the case files of Lord El Malloy's second waiver. Yes, I'm watching this because fate. You know, sorry. Dumbbell non kilo moteru hibiki. Are you fat again? A friend's cruel words which cut like a knife into the heart of Hibiki Sakura, a high school girl who loves to eat. Ooh, don't we all? Hibiki decided to go on a diet to be absolutely thin by summer vacation, but she cannot keep exercising right alone. That's when Hibiki found herself before a training gym. Upon joining the gym, Hibiki meets her beautiful and charismatic student council president, Akemi Sorian, who steps into the intense yet enjoyable world of weight training. Weight training, the end. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on, wait. I forget what the anime was called, but there was this one anime where the girls did push-ups and shit, and you had to like actually like work out with them. Although this one I could probably see that's not gonna be like that. It's probably gonna be like a legit story of like them. Actually, I don't know. Like, it's so weird. I forget what the anime was called, but it reminds me of this. But then this one seems more like an actual story, and like you're not gonna like have some kind of counter in the bottom left of the screen to like count your push-ups, and you have to actually do things. It's like something you watch. I mean, if you want to like see something and learn about weightlifting or something, I don't know. I guess we'll consider it. We'll see. Do it. This comedy ecchi. Oh gosh, I can already see a trailer by now. How many greens do I have? I have a few stuff. We still got a lot left. Actually, we're halfway there. Naka no Hito Genome Jikiochu Silverlake. Why does that name sound familiar? Iride I Ride Akatsuki has unlocked hidden content in the game he's playing, something Genome. And it turns out that this content is a real-life game. He soon wakes up to find that he's been kidnapped and taken to a strange place along with a number of other teammates, isekai. Each of them specializes in a certain sort of game, like cultivation games, fighting games, puzzle games, etc. A llama-headed teacher gathers them after level 1 is cleared to explain how the game will proceed. Will this group of gamers succeed and make it back to their real lives? I sense a little sense of Danganronpa here. You have a bunch of high school kids specialized in something, being kidnapped, have to escape. I don't know. It's a llama instead of a Monokuma, but 1 second. This thing makes me curious. Like Silverlake. Okay, what did you guys? Okay, they did. Okay, I did Masamune. I did see this one. Okay. Did a lot of stuff here I recognize. I'll consider it. It's based off a manga. I didn't see a trailer for this, but I mean, it kind of sounds intriguing to me. I don't know. Kanata no Astra. Space. Studio Lerche. The year is 2061, when space travel is now possible and commercially viable, and the students of Caird High School embark on their planet camp. Planet camp? What? But soon after Group B5 arrived at their planetary campsite, a mysterious and unforeseen sentient light sphere warps its 9 members into outer space, shutting them 5,012 light years away from their home planet. With the discovery of an old unmanned spaceship nearby, the students must stay strong, manage their limited resources, and remain united in the darkness of space so that all of them can survive their long and likely perilous trek back home aboard the Astra. What the nutty? Interesting. Have we seen I don't feel like I haven't seen like a space anime in a while, or like, you know, something dealing with aliens or space travel. And I'm just like, okay, I can dig it. I'll consider that. Sounds good. This one's a short form also. Sonan desu ka? Because of a plane crash starting today, we're spending the springtime of our lives on a deserted island. There's nothing here, so we have to make everything and eat everything. Ugh. Check out our high school girl survival story of courage and knowledge. We're actually doing pretty well. Volume 1 includes how to eat cicadas, how to build traps, and simple allergy tests, how to eat hermit crabs, etc. What in the... Why does this sound familiar to me? I feel like there's something about like people being trapped on the island or something like that. I mean, it's a short form. It's 12 minutes. Do I feel like watching this? I'll consider it. This is all considerations. Like, nothing so far that I can't really skip too much, unless it's like this, considering I haven't seen the first season. But I mean, you know, it's a short form, whatever. I can always just binge it faster. Katsute kamirata kimono tachi. Okay, why does all these studio names sound familiar? I don't remember exactly what they make. The demonic nation of Patria was created on the continent of Patria. But okay. Because of economical disputes, the country split north and south, creating the Northern Union of Patria and the Southern Confederation of Patria. This sounds familiar a bit. And they waged a long civil war. With their numbers dwindling, the North decides to use forbidden technology in order to defeat the South. This technology turns humans into monster-like soldiers, giving them almost godlike powers, and with those powers, the long war came to an end and peace was restored. Incarnates. They are the heroes who saved the country and were regarded as gods. Time had passed, leaving the war behind. People who had given up their human forms to become incarnates were now feared by the masses due to their overwhelming power and were now called beasts. The former captain of the incarnate squad, Hank, was on a journey to find his former incarnate comrades who had turned into beasts and was hunting them down as the beast hunter. A young woman named Shal was on the journey to find the person who killed her incarnate father. She encounters Hank and decides to go on a journey with him to discover the truth behind her father's death. She eventually finds out that the battle is now never truly over, and the existence of the man Hank is looking for, who is apparently responsible for letting the beast loose in the world. Where does Hank's path lead him as he bears the sins for killing his own comrades? This sounds pretty intense. Why is this the bottom? I would totally watch this, but you know, I'll see the first episode first. How many more do we got? Oh my gosh, we got so much more. Okay, this looks like a lot of content for this semester season. And I'm tired from talking too much. Okay, continue on. Ardebura Kisetsu no Tame Domo Yo. The girls in high school literature club do a little icebreaker to get to know each other, answering the question, what's one thing you want to do before you die? One of the girls blurts out, sex. I want to have sex before I die. I mean, I think everyone can. Well, I can't say for everyone, but I mean, little do they know, the whirlwind unleashed by that word pushes each of the girls with different backgrounds and personalities onto their own clumsy, funny, painful, and emotional paths toward adulthood. I could see this as a slice of life. Yes. I could totally see this as a slice of life. Which one of these girls is the one that said they want to have sex before they die? Was it you? No. Interesting. Do I have a legit slice of life anime I really want to see? Nothing so far. Well, this doesn't count as life. Oh, it does count as life, but it's like, this one seems like something like I would see. You know what? Let me change this to watch, because I feel like, no, actually, I'll consider it. Yes, I need to consider it first. I can't just like straight up say I'm watching this. Copcraft. 15 years ago, an unknown hyperspace gate opened over the Pacific. Beyond the gate lies Reto Samani, a strange alternate world where fairies and demons live. Oh shit. San Teresa City, a city where over 2 million immigrants live from both worlds. As a result, there are the the haves and the have-nots. Here is the world's newest city of dreams, but in the shadow of chaos, crime is rampant, drugs, prostitution, and weapons trafficking. The detectives who stand up to these heinous crimes are in the San Teresa City Police. One, the detective K. Matoba, and the alternate world knight Tirana, two individuals who differ in gender, personality, and even world of origin meet, and incident erupts. Two worlds, two justices from this. The curtain rises on a buddy police action story. Ah! I see! This sounds quite interesting to me. I don't think I've ever seen... Well, it's like a buddy cop film, like that term, right? But instead it's like a isekai or night girl with a detective. I don't know. This sounds kind of cool. I kind of want to see this. Although I'll just consider it for now. Everything's just like yellow until I really, really, really want to watch this. But it sounds good. It sounds good so far. Bem, B-E-M. Three monsters: Bem, who looks like a gangster; Barrow, who looks like a boy. Three monsters: Bem, who looks like a gangster; Barrow, who looks like a boy; and Bera, a witch, acts as agents of justice, hoping that they will be allowed to become human. Several episodes involve them protecting a young boy. The style of animation is fairly distinctive, and the storylines not without interest. Super short, to the point. Which one is them? I think it's these three, right? Interesting. Very interesting. Joshi Kosei no Mudazukai. One day out of boredom, Tanaka decides to give her classmates nicknames based on their quirks. All mine. Her friend Sakurachi became Ota for her nerdy interests. Oh, otaku, of course. And her other friend Saginomi became Robo because of her expressionless personality. Damn, that's harsh. In retaliation, her friends decided to name Tanaka Baka. These are the ridiculous days of three high school friends, claiming or not the height of their youth. This one looks like a straightforward thing. Grandbelm. Story takes place. Why does this art style look familiar? This kind of reminds me of Conception just a bit, but the story takes place in a world that long ago featured the existence of magic, but has long since lost that ability. The story begins when the very normal high school student Mangetsu Koshinada meets Shingetsu Ernesta Fukami, who has migrated back to Japan from Germany on a night with a full moon. It's a fantasy magic thing. I mean, this one sounds pretty... this synopsis doesn't tell me much. Ooh, what's this? Given. Ritsuka played guitar but has lost interest in the instrument. One day he meets Mafuyu, who is holding a broken guitar. Ritsuka unwillingly starts teaching Mafuyu the guitar, but when he hears Mafuyu's voice, things suddenly begin to change for Ritsuka. This sounds like a romantic music drama show. I could dig this. I haven't seen something like this before. I think the last music anime, well, to my remembrance, is Fuka, but it's somewhat close to it. Damn, we got so far. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We're totally almost there. Kochoki Wakaki Nobunaga. Okay, Nobunaga is back. The series is a historical drama, aesthetically and boldly adapting the life of Oda Nobunaga in his teens up to his time as a warlord against his brother. There's so much anime about Nobunaga. I'm just I don't know anymore. I have a Fate Nobunaga, and then there's this other Nobunaga, and it's I don't know. Whatever. This is what now. What in the ass is this? JC staff, what are you doing? Machikado Mazoku. 4 coma. Okay, this is clearly a comedy. Awakening her dormant abilities as a devil one day, Yuko Yoshida, aka Shadow Mistress Yuko, is entrusted with the mission to defeat the Light Clan's Shrine Maiden. To defeat the Light Clan's Shrine Maiden, a magical girl by her ancestor Lilith, Yuko meets a magical girl, Momo, something blah, to her classmate and challenges her to a duel, but she loses quickly due to her lack of strength. What in the... Why does this look good? to be things it's probably because Jason. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. Would I consider this? I don't know. So far, nothing really stands out to me I don't want to watch. Unless we just go down here and we just skip these, because I don't know what these are. I'll skip these. 7th season, I've never seen the first 6, so no. What is this? I've never seen the first 2 seasons, so you can skip this. Try Nights. Why is this doing this weird? Riku Haruma enters high school without a future in sight. He sees people playing like monsters on the ground, jumping higher than anyone else, running fast, deciding to try their best. There, he sees Akira Kariya playing rugby, a sport where he was passionate about but gave up due to his physique. While Akira is running roughly, Riku gives him a piece of advice without thinking. From that, Riku feels like his dying passion for the sport set ablaze, and his future starts to brighten up. Oh, so it's Rugby. Is it Rugby, right? Rugby, the anime. I mean, why not? Something, 5th season. Oh, I can't see this. I've never seen the first 4 seasons. Oops. Ensemble stars. This is based on a game. I never played this game, but it looks like music idol boy anime. I don't know. I mean, this kind of looks like all these ones at the bottom are kind of like. Well, this is another idol-looking one. Story centers around the first year student Mana Shikiyama as she pursue her dreams of winning at the Prism stage, the competition that turns a top middle school idol. Do I feel like I mean, I got a music thing right here, but if you want some kind of idol thing, then you can totally watch this. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you like it. All right. We got through the list, guys. We're good here. I feel like it's been so long. Let's take a look at some movies, shall we? Because there's actually a movies category here. As a special bonus. So, okay, here's the Orion movie. So this takes place before or after the first season? I mean, I kind of want to watch this. So we got the Konosuba movie, which premieres in August. This one is the Blu-ray release. Okay, cool. Yes, Rascal's Bunny Girl. I want to see this so much. I want to watch this. Premieres June 15. Wait, that's 2 days from now. What, are you serious? I don't know about that. You got Fate, Heaven's Feel 2, which I didn't see in America because I was freaking busy with school and shit. They wouldn't let me watch it unless I skipped something. Hey, Tenki no Ko, Weathering with You, premieres July 19. Hey, Yojo Senki the movie. I've never seen the first the whole anime, so I'm sorry. One Piece. I haven't seen One Piece. Messiah Phantom Trigger, the animation 1 out of 2. This is a Blu-ray release. I mean, it's Grisaya, but I've never seen too much about the Phantom Trigger series. What is this? This looks nice. Love Story follows Hinako. Oh, I've seen this one actually. This trailer looks so cool because college student who moves out. Love Story follows Hinako, college student who moves out of coastal town. She loves surfing, and when she's on the waves, she's fearless. But on land, she has trouble riding the waves of life. When a fire wreaks havoc in the town, Hinako encounters a firefighter named Minato. Minato can now almost task in hand, but is a beginner at surfing. As they surf and spend more time together, Hinako feels drawn to someone like Minato, who devotes himself to helping others. And the two start a relationship. However, Minato loses his life in an accident at sea. Despondent, Hinako sings a song about their memories together, and Minato appears again from the water. This is some trippy ass shit that I can't wait to see. What is this? This looks like thing. Taga Tame no Alchemist. The game set in thing. Looks like a game movie. Interesting enough. Ni no Kuni. So they're making a Ni no Kuni movie. Interesting. Unless this is based on the game, right? Yeah, this is based on the game. I have the game. So, well, when does this premiere? August 23rd. Oh, that's time. I'm not really gonna be set to things. I'm just taking a look at whatever's here. So, bunch of interesting movies: Pokemon, Hakubo. I know this is based on anime, but I haven't seen that one. Love Live Over the Rainbow. I haven't seen this one yet. Blu-ray release July 2016. Damn, I have freaking another month before I can watch this one. Free Road to the World. Interesting. Got the movie. Girls in Panzer, Frame Arms Girls, Magical Girl, Doraemon. Okay, these are like all the movies are up here mostly, are like the big title ones. Okay, so that's movies. That's just an off the side thing. Okay, let's go back to television anime. So far, yes, I want to see Danmachi. That's the short term. I was like, what's the shorter name for this thing? Because like, please. So Danmachi is a given because I certainly like this first season. What else we got? Dr. Stone, the firefighting anime, Vikings, the Lord Almoy, Almaloy, Fate, just call it Fate, Accelerator, this looking anime harem thing. What else we got? Anything green? Given sounds pretty interesting. Yeah. And that's about it. I mean, all these things in yellow are probably considered to change later, but this seems like a lot from. Well, I didn't make a video for last season, but let me see. Let's take a look. So previous season, currently right now, I did do a thing. So let's see: Attack on Titan, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Bokuben. Yeah, look at all these yellows. And then I don't know why. I guess I didn't do it, so I don't think I ever like color label these things. Well, I'm watching like 4 things currently right now, so that's about it. Okay, so back on with that. So yeah, so far I feel there's a lot more variety or a lot more shows going on this season, so that's kind of like, you know, good, I guess. You got more options and stuff. I got more time to watch these shows, so that's all good too. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. What anime you guys interested in? If you guys watching the same thing as me, or your list of what you're watching. And yeah, what are your thoughts about that? I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that is, and stay tuned. Oh, I'm yawning, I'm sorry, but stay tuned for when all this new anime comes out and I get to talk about it in the podcast or in a video. So see you guys later. Take care, guys. Matane.